Hello. Welcome in. It is the finale, the final playthrough of 999. This will assumingly not take me 8 hours. Well, if it isn't the world's best big titty goth kitty, trademarked. Well, if it isn't the world's best SC Mark 224. Welcome in. How are you? What are you up to? Besides watching me stream? Doing good? I'm doing great. I'm here. My day wasn't very eventful besides going to work and coming home, so we're here. About to hit start? That would have been bad. We're in our last little bit. We left off in a weird spot, I remember. I think Zero was just revealed to us. But I'm not exactly positive on that. But I think Zero was revealed to us. And now we're helping Zero in the past while we're in the present so that we can both escape? Question mark? Yes? Okay, yeah, it started getting a little weird. Start getting a little strange.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Right, yeah, if you notice up here in this top right corner, it says Akane Vision. I remember at some point it switched over to Junpei Vision, which is us. So we're helping Akane in the past as Junpei in the present to help Kid Akane survive?
Incineration will begin in
What a twist!
18
Wow!
minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit! Oh right, we don't have an inner monologue anymore. We are the inner monologue. Man, I knew what I was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
Damn, just out the gates, just dropping an F-bomb immediately. What the fuck, dude?
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
She said 9 3 times. 999. She said the title. Let's go.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise, I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in
I really hate to break this to you, Lotus. Everyone's in a panic because we have 18 minutes before we burn alive.
17 minutes.
Sorry, excuse me, 17 minutes before we burn alive.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7. Figure this out.
7? Why is 7 specifically?
What? Why me?
You're right, that's what I'm saying.
Just shut up and stop this thing.
Okay.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
Why? I mean, I guess that makes sense because he explained his whole story, right? Like, he saved 4 children in the past. But he went through the vent. And I guess there should be an emergency shut-off button because at some point it got restarted when Ace had grabbed young Akane and threw her in there, and then the timer restarted at 18. So I guess there's an emergency shutoff somewhere.
There isn't anything like that.
I, maybe there usually is.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving? Oh, what in the fuck is that? What else can I say about it but...
What the hell is that?
My words exactly, thank you.
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, keyboard, a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on this screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Oh, alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gonna be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Gah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
It's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Huh. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen? Okay, so we need to make a password, and we have the letters, so P A S S W O R D.
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. Numbers range 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle. How do you work? Ah, man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes? Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hongul. How long had he been watching me?
Ah, don't know what to do.
Ace, you are actually a villain. He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really.
Yeah, that is one hell of a face.
But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Oh, thanks, Captain Obvious. Couldn't figure that one out. Thank you. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hungo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
Gentlemen? No, sir. No, no. You are not anything near a gentleman.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty.
Yeah, talk to future you. I'm sure he'll agree.
You see? I've even left you a way out.
Did you?
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
Sorry. The, like, huh? With the question mark is exactly how I read if I just type out the question marks. Just like, huh? What?
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hungo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3.
So we have 4.
Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. Based on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
She said she's not gonna listen to you, dude. I hear Hungo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Dude, she's like, I don't know, 10? At best. She's a kid.
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Alright, hold on. You can't even tell who is who based on their face.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes.
Damn, dude. It's unfortunate that she got so unlucky that she got placed in the wrong group, for 1. And then for 2, not only is the person that she has a morphogenetic field connection with someone else in the future, from her perspective, not her own sibling, which is what the experiment initially thought would be. So then, like, what? Huh? What the fuck?
I imagine it will be very painful.
Dude, he's going through his fucking Joker arc. What the hell? His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, sobbing, pissing, shitting. Great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, my knees shaking. Making out plays! Hi! Welcome in! My blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me.
I'm good, how are you?
Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
I forgot, like this weird timeline is she suddenly disappeared.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over there?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane!
I hate this back and forth, by the way. This is so annoying.
Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in
5 minutes.
7 minutes.
Ah, damn, I was close.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary Game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. Time travel bullshit! Go! Ladies and gentlemen, insanity. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
Fuck! The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise.
I like to think, and this is probably accurate to the situation, that Junpei is screaming into nothingness, and everyone else is just looking at him like he's gone. His mind's broken. He's actually just like insane now.
So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
You only got a few minutes. Okay. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Weird timing, but okay. Time to place, game. Time to place. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you?
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now, let's have a look at this thing. Got numbers all over the grid. I think the panels are out of order. I just need to switch these out, right? Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Seek a way out! For assumingly the last time. Alright. Nine. Success! Wow, that was so hard. Please enter password. Password. Well, it's 8 letters at most. No, that's too long. Disable. No? Password. I'm putting a password now then. Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here? Fuck. If this screen appeared after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that one. Well, I can't fucking leave. So I don't know what you want me to do here. I can't leave. Puzzle. The answer ended up being password. And after it was an extra space. The 9th square. Maybe that's the password. You're kidding. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's it.
Awesome. Just what I wanted. A one-coded password that's 9.
Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did!
I mean, I went kind of fast, so I'm surprised you kept up. Also, I know this was meant for like children to solve, but like,
Now I just have to press enter.
press
What the
enter.
hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will.
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yippee! What was that plus controller for? What was that?
Jumpy!
I guess that was how we selected things.
It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while I just lay there, laughing and crying, and enjoyed being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Again, weird timing.
Whew.
Can't quite believe I did that. But I am so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine.
Like it's a fucking landline. Like, oh, sorry, gotta hang up now. I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. They were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Right. Okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off? So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing's holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Oh, we got a minute and a half. Oh god.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough? Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. We are all here. So, let's see. 2, 6, 11, 18, 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. Snake Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then 4, 9. Oh, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we're all fucked. Alright, no time to explain. Just go.
Verify your numbers on the red.
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Go, 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 go.
Gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh my god. Literally down the wire. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, no time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Why are we beeping? And there goes the door. No, don't come down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Okay, cool. The dead's like right there. That's cool. Why are we beeping? That seems a little excessive. Okay, I don't need to hear everyone out of breath.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Yeah, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Freedom! Yippee! The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms. Aww.
Oh, oi!
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. And cried and cried. Oh. Oh no. She can still die. She needs all the bracelets to scan for the dead, right? For it to not be beeping anymore. A steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I looked away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. Okay, she grabbed all of them. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Safe. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd call 7 in 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the two numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
Okay, I get it. I get it. It was Q, wasn't it?
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
I love that now is the time for a quick lesson on hexadecimal. You're right, like, oh, in case for the player who didn't know why, by the way, it's hexadecimal. It was
O
Q.
is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Oh,
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run, run, like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. The cops are getting them. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Okay, alright. I don't need to hear everyone breathing. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah,
Yes, we're finally here.
please do.
Sure. You look like a big heavy door. So you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy. I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again, thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Yes, finally, air. Ugh. Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh, I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait,
No way.
you've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Oh, we're at the fake one. Man, we're really in the
Nevada desert.
we're really in the middle of fucking nowhere. Literal miles of nothingness.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there, with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think we've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy!
Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. So wait, does that mean present Akane is like not real? Oh, okay, well, roll credits, I guess. I'll be honest, I'm not very satisfied with that ending because she is real? Okay, well, why didn't she show back up? Because she was there the whole time. And it's not like we hallucinated her, because other people talked to Akane, or June, while we were going through the story, through the ships. Singular ship, at the different rooms. So it's not like we hallucinated her. There were multiple instances of other people talking to her, or mentioning of her presence. And then in the final moment, she just fucking disappears to nothingness. And then everyone except Junpei forgets about her, or has a vague memory of her. Oh no, I'm not very satisfied with that ending. I feel like there should have been a thing that, like, she reappears into existence, or like, I don't know, we have some knowledge that she's fine besides that she escaped as a child.
Are you okay?
No, I'm very traumatized, thank you.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. And he's kind of, okay, folks, it's over. Everyone go home. Yeah, it feels very like cut. Like, just like we were going, and then just like drops. I thought about it for a minute first. Oh.
Well, let's see.
My god, he got beat the fuck up. He's missing a fucking tooth. Jesus.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
You got the fuck smacked out of him? He sure did, my god.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy.
That's crazy.
You're in like the 5th grade. You trying to beat up not just one, 5 kids that are at least 3 or 4 years older than you? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Yeah, you had to go get a teacher. Go get an adult. Where the excuse me? Where did this car come from? Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Where the fuck did we get a car? Excuse me? Where did we get a car? Sure, it was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Okay, alright. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. Sure, throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. What the fuck? That's horrible. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them, furious.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them, quickly scooped out the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled out on the ground with a face covered in big, swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it to the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
That's fucked up.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Those are some shitty kids. What the fuck? They killed a bunch of rabbits and they're gonna burn a kitten alive? That's some psychopathic behavior. As a bunch of, like, I don't know, 14-year-olds? 15-year-olds? Bastards, right? Like, what did that cat do to you, huh? That's just a little guy. The little guy was chilling. Of course, they probably didn't know any more than I do.
Please. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No emotion. It looks like he'd just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happened to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You can at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
What?
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
Dude, that is such a shit and lame reason. I wanted to access the telepathic magnetic fields because I'm a little sad I can't tell faces apart, but I have every other thing that I could use to my disposal to tell people apart. Buddy, what? There are much better uses for the fucking bullshit telepathy fields than just, I can't see faces. Ugh.
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
That's it? That's it, big man? Because you were sad you couldn't read people's faces?
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
Dude, put the fucking tape back over his mouth.
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well.
No, shut the fuck up.
You see, the human collective consciousness.
Thank you. I think that's enough of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. And during the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
I don't know, it sounds like Ace has something to clue in about that. Sounds like Hungo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist.
What? What do you want? She doesn't exist.
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant.
A plant?
My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae.
Okay.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create soapering.
Cool. You made an anesthetic from mystery plant.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
And tape back on. Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hungo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. Flipping Cat, hi!
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Wow, real original Junpei. Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm towards me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh?
Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Hmm. Interesting.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh...
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
June?
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and...
Oh. Huh. I guess that makes sense. This is, you know, assumingly they takes place in Japan. It's not like the US, or at least by me, where feeder schools are kind of like a singular path option. Where you have like the same set of like schools that feed into each other. So like your elementary school feeds into the middle school, feeds into the high school. Like they kind of don't really divert unless you move out of that district and into a different district. So either she moved, or this is Japan, and they can kind of freely go to other schools as long as they apply and they pass.
I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe.
Oh, bad take. Bad take. 0 to 10. Bad take.
This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Bad take. 0 take. -2. Bad take.
So I give this, it me, so we always together.
Okay, now you just sound like a caveman. He's blowing it. Chat, he's blowing it. Take him out back.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached out my hand and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Huh. The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down towards the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of the evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright. Let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snakes makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or, wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, 7? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What? Hmm?
Curious. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. And dun dun dun, cliffhanger. Don't forget your towel. Oh my god. We did it! We have gone through all of the routes. We got all the endings. This was far longer than I had anticipated. This path right here. That was far longer. And I'm gonna beat up Kyler for saying like, oh no, you can do it in one stream. It's fine. Anyway. That was actually quite enjoyable. I will say there's like a couple parts where it's turn his bones to dust. Oh, I sure will. There were a couple parts where like I understand why they had these like seemingly off chance dialogues because they make sense later. These like weird tidbit like, hey, by the way, did you know about, the Titanic's sister ship? Oh, turns out we're on it or on a duplicate of it. Oh, did you know about this weird thing that happened to, globally be affected even though there is only one instance of it? IS-9, the cleaner, the heavy duty cleaner, the picture, the rat project that spanned generations. Like the weird, just like, why are you telling me this just out of nowhere? Oh, they all connect. They all lead to the morphogenetic field. Did it show a picture of Alice? It did. We did at some point. I thought DS version showed you a picture of her at the end. Oh, no, not at the end there. We did just like during the story. We did see these glimpses of what Alice looked like. When she was hitchhiking. Oh no, it showed the back of her. It was just sort of like the back, but like just like by context clues. Yeah, no, it did. It was there. Yeah, just sort of by like context clues, we can figure out that that's Alice because of all the pictures we've seen of her. Yeah, it did. It was, yeah, it was quite short. It wasn't there for very long. So yes, we ran into Alice at the end. Um, there's some other parts that like kind of like we're like 50-50. Like I get it's a visual novel. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of like information that they tell you. I think my biggest gripe was how the characters interacted with each other. And I don't mean from like one character to another, like June and Jumpy or Junpei and Akane. during the whole story. I mean, like, everybody. Like, there were times where, like, it was so 180 to how characters interacted with other characters. Like, the constant bickering between Seven and Lotus, that was consistent. That made sense. They kept, like, poking at each other. Whatever, sure. The one instance that we were with Seven and Clover, and it was just like a 180, like Clover started giving some fucking attitude, and Seven was being weirdly perverted for some reason, when he's never really shown that before. Super left field. And then, just like, I don't know, there's some instances where it's like, excuse me, where did that come from? Or like another instance of when we were looking for Snake, when we thought he had died when all the Reds were gutted. We talked to Lotus and she gave us like the most like snide dialogue about forming a plan to make sure that like she herself and like her chosen couple people were able to make it out alive. Yeah, like I wouldn't say that word because that's a whole different thing. But like Clover and Seven just like they were just like different timeline for like a minute. Like that was not them. There's like just like there's a couple of times or like was it Santa? When we were in the like steam engine room and we had like the metal stairs and he like points out like, oh, the stairs. They're perfectly angled and perfectly spaced in just a way. I should get Clover here. And the implication being like he wants to look up her skirt is so gross and creepy. And it is just like these weird, like, why? Like, what purpose did that serve? Like, that was it. And then, like, at the end of that room, he's sitting on the stairs looking at what we now know is a picture of, like, young Akane being sad and, like, just being so depressed over it. And then, like, in the span of, I don't know, like 30 minutes? From going from, like, ooh, haha, perverted joke to, man, I miss my dead sister. I wish she were here. Like, oh, excuse me. The only one that was like consistent was like Ace and Snake. Granted, Snake was kind of gone for half the game, and Ace kind of didn't have. Ace didn't really have a lot of dialogue. We didn't really pair with him a lot. There's only maybe a couple times that we did. And even then, he was only like really factual. Like, he didn't ever stray from that at all. The only time he did was when he was like patting us down, checking our pockets because he knew that we were up to something and he didn't want the plans he had to get ruined. You know, like, I didn't like the characters. I'll be so honest. I just didn't like them. And granted, they were all very human, I would like to say. They weren't like weird, over dramatized caricatures of people. Maybe to some degree, right? But like not like greatly so. I also just don't like people. I just don't like people. Just point blank, I don't like people. I think that's why I didn't like them very much. My biggest gripe is June. I just like at every moment. Valid, honestly, thank you. Glad that we have fellow people haters in the chat. My biggest gripe was with June, honestly. And it was more just of, like, I understand it, but also I think it's more just like the interaction between Junpei and June, which was like they were so attached to each other, like overly so, I think. Like they were just so stuck to each other, and like the moments that we had to divert from them for the other paths, it was like you're separating like a pair of twins apart. Like they're so devastated that they couldn't be together, even though we knew after a certain point that they would reunite. But it was like so heart-wrenching for them every single time that they had to separate for a section. And it got kind of annoying after like the first couple of times of like, okay, you know you're gonna see each other. You know it's going to be fine. Yeah, they got like way wacky with that. And then like the fucking elevator scene, I guess, to cutscene of like Junpei being a pervert, thinking like, oh haha, she's nervous to be alone with a boy in the elevator. Ooh hoo hoo. Yeah, that was so stupid. That was so unnecessary and stupid. I genuinely hated that. That was my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe was like the interaction between Junpei and June or Akane, and them being like the most lovesick puppy, like lost puppy, like, oh no, I'm never gonna see them again, even though it's gonna be for like an hour and a half tops. Like, you're fine. Everyone else was like, okay. I don't have a favorite character. I'll be so real. I don't have a favorite. If I had to, like, gun pointed at my head, had to pick a favorite, I guess Snake, and I guess Lotus of like 1 and 1. Snake, because he seems like a cool dude, but he's definitely like very know-it-all. Like I don't know, I think it's the tone of his voice or like the way that he says things is just very like, oh, I know everything, and I'm surprised that you don't know this as well. But he was also gone for half the game, and then like the other half, he seemed to like tone down a little bit. Yeah, Snake is a certified thinker, and I don't mind certified thinkers, but like the way he just worded things was like a little bit condescending. But then in the second half, he kind of toned it down. He just more said like, "Oh yeah, that's this thing." When we were like in the library, for example, it was like, "Oh, like what's that? Oh, it's this. Oh, okay, all right." Like it just like factually, not even like, "Oh, you don't know what that means." Oh, I'm surprised. It's this thing. How would you not know? It's like, oh no, it's just this. Oh, okay, that's cool, thanks. And Lotus, I don't know, she got like the least on my nerves of like interactions. Like she didn't try to pick fights too often. Because anytime that she did was because someone else said something about her. Uh, Otherwise she was chilling. Like she didn't do a whole lot, but her skill set was very impressive. But she was just like, she was chilling. Like, she didn't pick fights. She wasn't like super know it all. She wasn't a piece of shit. She wasn't a pervert. Like, she didn't have a murder spree. She was chilling. She was there. I'm cool with it. Like, that was it. That she was there. And like in my mind, as I was playing this, and I did mention this several times while playing this, of like, how is everyone connected to being here? Like, why were they all specifically chosen to be a part of this? And I think that Lotus would have like the weakest connection, all things considering. Right? Like, Ace was literally the CEO and founder of Cradle Pharmaceuticals that put on the 999 trials 9 years ago. Direct connection. Same with the Ninth Man. He worked with Ace. Direct connection. Um, Snake and Clover were part of that trial 9 years ago. That makes sense. Santa is her brother. Also was part of the trials 9 years ago. Makes sense. 7 saved and rescued the kids from that trial. Makes sense. Uh, even like Junpei, like slightly looser connection, but like childhood best friend. Now knowing who Zero is, like childhood best friend, it makes sense. Lotus, as far as my understanding, is that her twin daughters were in the trials, but she herself wasn't involved in anything else. Like, she didn't also work at Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Um, she didn't like conduct anything. She's not like in the medical field as far as we're aware of. Um, she was on like a task force like Snake was, or Seven, excuse me. She feels like the loosest connection, which isn't bad, but also like it just feels sort of slightly out of place. I don't know. She wasn't a bad character by any means, but like she didn't feel like super tied in to the story. Eh? I do know, however, she has a lot more importance in the later games. Like huge, major, big importance in the later games. So I'm not too scuffed over it. But just for this one, it's like, oh, like everyone's like right there, like direct connection, and then hers is like a little bit outer circle. The other two are fun. 3 is very wonky, but still fun. Yeah. I'm debating. Because there's not much else in here unless there's like another cutscene. I don't think that there is though. No, shut up. Yes. Turn the title screen, yes. But yeah, like we hmm. Hmm. So I am gonna take a break between 999 and VLR. Because actually I'm wondering if this will show. Oh, wrong thing. Uh close that. Is this gonna show up? No. Okay, hold on. Wrong one. Wrong. What game capture was this? This one. This? Is that gonna show up? Maybe? No? Okay, hold on. Part 2. That, yeah, okay. Hi. So this is the launcher that pops up from Steam. Um, that versus that. So this is the same game file technically. But I'll take a break between 999 and VLR. What game? No idea. No idea. We can look through my Steam and figure that out, I suppose. Let me go here. Let's go chatting. Hi. You don't have to stare at a blank screen for a little while. I think, however, we got all the achievements. Time to roll the dice. Yippee! I think we got all the achievements for 999, because that would make sense. VLR, VLR, VLR. I'm not like actively reading what the achievements are. I'm just seeing if it's VLR or not. Yeah, no, we got all the achievements for 999. Just stare at the big titty goth kitty in a fancy room. This would be technically my bedroom. I actually need to update it. It's very like pixelated. I need a better back room. Very nice, thank you. Alright. We got games in here. So we have Under Lilies in the queue. We have... Ooh, where's my schedule? Yeah, we have Under Lilies in the queue. We have One Shot in the queue. We need a short form game. Silly little game. Danganronpa. I think I've now officially played Danganronpa 1, first one, twice on stream? 2 separate times? And I'm debating doing it a 3rd time. Because I don't know why, but my brain likes to play things consecutively. Because I want to play the 3rd Danganronpa game, but I haven't played it. Because I did 1 and then 2 and then stopped. And I feel weird to go back and go into 3. Always looked interesting, but I never played it. Well, if you liked the Nonary Games, you'll probably like Danganronpa. A, it's made by the same company, Spike Chunsoft. B, the creator of the Nonary Games and the creator of Danganronpa are friends. They bounce ideas off of each other, so in a lot of respects, they're quite similar. The general premise being, at least for Danganronpa 1, with no spoilers, a set of students, high school students, are trapped in a large school building. And the concept being that if you can get away with murder, you get to leave. If you get caught, you suffer the consequences. And everyone else gets to leave. High risk, high reward. Except the game's a little bit rigged. Not greatly, but like just like a little bit, because you'll have a class trial session, or what is essentially a courtroom, where someone living the high risk, low reward lifestyle. Me too. Yeah, if you find someone that's been murdered, you have a certain time trial, not time trial, but like time period, where you go to investigate It's a murder mystery. You go and investigate, find clues. And then after a certain amount of time has passed, it kind of varies between, like, it's inconsistent, but like usually it's like a few hours or so. Um, you will then hold a class trial. You get to bounce off of your classmates to figure out who done it, and if you get it right, the murderer has a consequence. And if you get it wrong, everyone else has a consequence. Yay! There's a lot more nuances to that, but that's the general premise of Danganronpa. Across all three stories, all three games, as my understanding is. 2 is a little bit weird because it's not real. Kind of. It's definitely weirder. And I haven't played 3, so I'm not exactly sure how that one plays out, but that's the premise of 1. And I'd like to redo it so that I have a VOD of it. I did beat it. Hi, Red. I did beat 999. We got all the endings. We got all the achievements. Let's go! Yippee! Now I'm just looking through my Steam library of a game to play in between going into VLR. No more spoilers! Yippee! For now! For now. I have many options between myself and Mew because we have a Steam family plan. I have way more games than she does, but she happens to have Ender Lilies, so that's why I am currently playing it. But I don't know. I'm not sure what game to play in between. I'm also just sort of stalling for time because an hour and a half is quite short for a stream, even for myself. I have some weird other chill games. There is. Oh, let me go. Oh, let me go all the way back here. I have Please Touch the Artwork and Please Touch the Artwork 2. It's so popular, I got a sequel. I always have Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's a really relaxing, chill. You collect various rubber ducks over time, and they will sit in a pool of your viewing pleasure. And that's it. That's the whole thing. It's very relaxing. It's quite cute. Very simple. I have some demos that I've been saving, racking up. We have Cryptmaster, which is like words. You type in words for certain actions, I believe. I don't remember offhand. Heartbound. Noun Town, where you learn a language visually, so like you'll see an object or person or thing, such as nouns are, and learn the foreign language equivalent of such a thing. The Rewinder demo, which is I believe 16-bit action puzzle solver something or other. Voice of Cards, the Isle Dragon Roars demo. I believe, yeah, I've played the Dragon Roars on stream before. Oh, thank you for sewing Lucifer, my Chocobo. I honestly want to replay these again. The Voice of Cards games. I have all of them. I've only played the first one, which is the Isle Dragon Roars, and it's a really interesting concept. It's sort of like a TTRPG where the entire board and your entire gameplay is cards. There is a narration aspect to it, there is an RPG aspect to it, but it's so, like, visually interesting, personally speaking. Oh, is there, hold on, is there voice? Nope, okay, just voice, singular, voice of cards, yes. Where's the regular one? Store page. You get to hang on there. No, stop it. Wait, okay. We're coming back. One moment. So this is Voice of Cards. This is the actually, can I do, is it this one? No, is it this one? Probably. Yeah, okay. This is Voice of Cards. This is, to me, so visually interesting. I hope that,
the first steps of your adventure.
I hope that you guys agree.
Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Presented by Squenix. No, this is just a trailer. This is just a trailer. I guess I could. Eh. So this is your board. As you're like running around in the world, you like, this is your player piece, and as you explore, you open up cards to show the land. This is your combat. Some of them get kind of goofy silly. I would have to flip over all the cards my OCD calls for it. I understand, but would that make your game like 5 hours longer? Absolutely. Yes, it would. That's the trailer. This is a bit of an older game, so a few years old. But that's the trailer. Like, visually, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to like the... I like the song. The song is quite nice. Very pretty. I think I went too far. Hold on. I want to get back to like this. This to me is so visually interesting in a game, especially something like an RPG when you're exploring the world and the map. This is your map. And you can like drag around and like view it more like from where you're not standing. But like this to me is so visually interesting to have all these cards and have this all flip over as you progress. Like, just like that, like, little bit of, like, jump. It's so cool. It's so nice. And everything is cards. So like once you enter a town, you'll get a new set of cards. And that is like the town's cards. And then you saw the combat aspect. Under a world of cards. So yeah, this is like your combat aspect. You get your party. You only have a party of 3. Technically, you can have more people, but only 3 will be out at a time kind of thing. You have a deck of cards for like items and whatever else. I'm sorry, the move that he uses is so ridiculous in my eyes. A lot of them are like a lot simpler than that, where like it'll be like a spell and you have like the spell animation. This game is made for card lovers. That's very true. Some of them are simpler though, of like the just like a duh. But some of the bigger moves like that are just like so goofy silly. And it's funny, I say this sparingly, I was a card game lover for a very long time. And at some point, like, it just didn't hit anymore. Like, I collect Pokemon cards. I still do that. Recovering card gamer. Yeah, I learned Magic the Gathering when I was in high school. I played for many, many years. Even post high school. I played for roughly a decade. Not competitive, but I had competitive viable decks. Want the FF Magic cards? They look cool, they do. I only learned, and I say this so lightly, that I quote learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 5 years ago. If that. No, maybe like 4 or 3 years ago. And I have the basic understanding of how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Hi! Hi, Raiders! Hi, Buzz! Welcome in! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hi, Cryptic! Hi! Buzz full of buns. Hi, Buzz! Welcome in, everyone! We're sort of just like chilling and talking at the moment, but I finished 999. We got all the endings, we got all the achievements. For anyone that doesn't know me, hi, my name is Lucian. You can call me Lucy. I'm your friendly, wholesome, big titty goth kitty VTuber, here to make your week a little bit better. Yeah, fuck my chat. What? What happened after I left? Did you save Kitty? Is Kitty alive? For my chat, Bus was playing Order 11, which is a horror game. You live inside a warehouse with your cat, and you ship out orders directly from the warehouse. But there's something in that warehouse that is a little strange. Cryptic was saying slurs? Cryptic? What the fuck? Why are you saying slurs? The game is fun, but it's missing some stuff. What does that mean? There's Japanese words? No excuse. Anyway, we're now currently in the throes of figuring out a game for me to play in between finishing 999 and VLR. After a while, you go into a flow and the things become trivial, and the issue is just your cat's meter. Ah, I see. Minecraft. I guess I could do a Minecraft stream. Just running around on the Cobblemon server, maybe. Minecraft. Maybe I'll do some Minecraft. It could be. It could be. But yeah, we're looking at a visually interesting game called The Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. Another gold rat. I got a shiny Rattata last night, if anyone would like that as a trade offer for something. I have a few shinies I'll be popping on a little bit later. I got 2 now, let's fucking go! Yeah, there's a bus has a server provided by Cryptic, actually, for Cobblemon in Minecraft, and there's a shiny event going on this week from Monday to Saturday, I believe. People are getting shinies left and right. I've got a few myself already. I got the couple that I've wanted. I got a shiny Badoo that's now a Roselia. Her name is Rosie. I got a Wooloo, little black sheep. I got a shiny Purloin. All you need to do is join. To join is Hail Bun. Yes, Hail Bun. Pledge your soul to a bus full of buns. And then Cryptic will send you all the files on how to play. But yeah, we're here. We're chilling. Ooh, my bad. Hi, this is my Steam. Don't worry about that. We're looking at this because I played this a long time ago and I had the demo and I've been wanting to play all of them. If I could figure out my MC login, I would. You can contact Windows to reset your password. Pretty sure that's a thing that they let you do. Pretty sure they allow that. Anyway. So this was a thought because I have the demo and I don't know, like the demo itself is only like a couple hours long, so it definitely would fill a stream. I don't know. Would you guys be interested if I did this or Minecraft in between 999 and VLR? We still have Ender Lilies and we still have one shot. Looks fun. Yippee! Ender Lilies. Yeah, Ender Lilies is the Sunday streams. Or the cards? Well, this is in rotation. Ender Lilies is in rotation for Sundays. We have one shot on Mondays, and this would be for Wednesdays, or Minecraft for Wednesdays. So cards or Minecraft? Yeah. Which one? Which one would you guys want more? Minecraft or cards? Mods, make a poll. Please, thanks. Server's empty, just Gira and I at the moment. That's okay. It's hard to tell if you'd like it, but have you played Ghost Trick? I am almost certain that that is on my... I can't type. On my wish list. I still can't type. Ghost Trick. Yeah, it's on my wish list. Ghost Trick. I feel like I would also like it, which is why it's on my wish list on Steam. Game is stratospheric. That is quite the word there. Yeah, I've let's see, just don't worry about that. You wouldn't like Ghost Trick, you'd love it. Okay, I was scared for a second there. Don't mind. More Metroidvanias on my wish list. More Metroidvanias on my wish list. More Metroidvanias on my wish list. Yeah, we got some horror games for Spooktober that I want to do. More escape rooms. This is also... Boss, I feel like you should play this game. This one. This... Demonology, but it's not like demonology. It's not the, like... Phasmo game, it's something else. It is, well, pause that. A short folk horror story about the Scottish witch trials. You play the role of a witch finder. Speak to the locals and sort their truths from the lies. On the last morning, a witch must hang. Best you know who by then. Yeah, and the style of it is like stop motion. So we go in here, right? Sorry, it's a little spoopy. House spell. Daemonologie. Daemonology. It is $2.50 at this current moment. Originally, $3. By now, fuck yeah. Too rich for my blood. Yeah, you know, just... Oh, that's shifted. Alright. Why did that do that? Stop that. Thank you. Did that. Don't worry about that. That's not ever gonna happen. More Danganronpa. Why not? Yeah, there it is. Ghost Trick. Yippee! Metroidvania. I don't personally own Ender Lilies. Mew owns it. We share a Steam thing. Same for Ender Magnolia. We don't, neither of us own that one, so I would be interested in getting that. Metroidvania. Escape room / murder mystery. Metroidvania. I've heard that Blue Fire is fun. I'm just like a little bit skeptical about it. Play Persona 5 and get to 50 cease and desist. Oh my god. No. I don't wanna. I've heard that Blue Fire is fun. My issue is I tend to not enjoy 3D platformers as much as 2D platformers because my depth perception is really, really bad. And I can't tell how far something is unless it is like very evidently like top down, like direct top down, or like horizontal flat 2D. Like I could not tell you how far a jump would be otherwise. So 3D spaces make me kind of wary, especially for stuff like that, for like combat wise. It's a little different if it's like more chill. Like I can handle Minecraft because I can play that at my own pace. Puzzle 3D puzzle games I can handle because that's, again, no like real pressure. I don't have to run around too much besides just running from room to room to figure out a puzzle. Yeah, you know. What was this? I don't remember what this was and or why it's on my wish list. Which Stranger is goated? Did you recommend this to me? I don't remember why this is here. Want to play Detective? That looks really cute. Is a puzzle game. That would make sense. Venom Theater. Yeah, this looks really goofy. The Death Note Among Us game. I've heard many good things about Void Stranger. Alright. Duck? Yeah, Duck Detective is very witty and very cute. Duck Detective. It looks super cute. I would really, really like it because it looks so goofy. These two are kind of 50-50. These like top two right here. They're both relatively short games. However, thank you for the blip. However, the only reason why they take longer is because of the mechanics in the game. If that makes sense. Like, this is a super short game. You wake up with amnesia, you don't know who you are, you don't know the language. So, this person that you find... Oh yeah, Doki Doki Anomaly, don't worry about that, hold on. Hold on, hear me out. This like red-haired person that... No, hold on. Let me finish explaining this. Is talking to you and trying to help you, and you're trying to figure out the words that they're saying so that they can help you, / you help them. It's a puzzle solver. But you have to figure out the language. And then yes, we have Doki Doki Anomaly. I wanted this initially as... Who gifted me? Who gifted me something? Who gifted me something? Bus? Bus, did you gift me something? Bus? No. It's probably Cryptic. I don't have Cryptic added on Steam. Red? Actually, Red, do I have you on Steam? There's a good possibility I do, but Red? You should check? Oh. I'm gonna hide this because I don't know if you changed your name on there or not. From Red Mercury, okay. Oh, a shelter full of cats. I did? Okay, sick. Decline. Our sub money is funneled through Bun to Lucy. They are very cute. And all their proceeds go to a good cause. They go to cat charities. So thank you. I'll play that. You know what? I can play that in between. I can play that. Red has fueled our next Wednesday stream. We get to play A Shelter Full of Cats. I'm gonna get banned. Oh no. We're playing A Shelter Full of Cats next stream. Confirmed. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to Red. Very kind of you. Very sweet of you. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Red. You know what? I was gonna tell you guys about this a little bit later. I did make a bit redeem, and I'm not sure if it works. However, we can pat chat. We can head pat chat. I think at the moment, if you donate 1 bit, a singular bit, it should go off. But I haven't tested it. So if anyone has a singular bit to throw to head pat chat, by all means, you're free to test it now. Oh, it did! Thanks, Gara. One, rip it out of my cold dead hands. Thanks, thanks, Cryptic. Whoa! I was gonna make it 500 bits. I'm thinking the more reasonable answer would be 100 bits, 100 bits. What are you guys thinking? It's my poor attempt of gaining some form of revenue because I really don't make a whole lot off of streaming. Streaming is a hobby. I don't plan to make it a full-time job, but if I could, this would, I think, be the way to start it. 200. 200 seems fair. 200 bits seems like a fair amount. 250? Going once? Going twice? 1 million bits! Final offer! What does that equate to? $100,000? 1 bit is 1 penny, roughly. 1 cent. 1 million. Would that be... Yeah, 100... 100,000. 1 bun soul? I don't know what that equals in USD. Boss, how much is one bun soul worth? $0.87? Oh no, it's enough to buy 1 Taco Bell taco. No, it's not even enough to buy 1 Taco Bell taco. Oh no. Oh, the humanity. Our economy is going down further and further. Alright, 200. I think 200 is a fair amount. Ooh, hi. That's not real. That's not real. That didn't happen. Transform! What was that? Oh, now it's 2001 bits. Sorry, I use my numpad, my number pad on my keyboard to type numbers instead of the number bar at the top because it's more convenient in my eyes. But also that my number pad is tied to a bunch of hotkeys on my model, me right here. Hi, hello, hi. I don't look at me, please. I don't remember. One of these is like a. One of these is a hotkey to something. No, red. No, please. No, please, no. If you don't know, and apparently live under a rock, I guess, this model, this model I'm currently using is a what do you, how would you, like, you build it? Can we get the cute Lucy back? This one? Why? No? What? What do you mean? What the f- You saying I wasn't cute before? What the fuck? Cryptic, I'll ban you. Boss? Ban Cryptic for 5 minutes. I'll delete your shinies? Okay, I take it back, I take it back. Don't ban him, please. Don't ban him, please, no. This model is a, I don't know the correct term, but it's customizable. And I'm reporting him to Twitch for extortion, don't worry. Oh no. You can customize the model, including the artist Suika gave permission, you can edit the texture files, which is how I have a gradient in my hair. The hair does not originally have a gradient. Skin tone, I actually pinned my little, like, sort of, okay. Red, don't clip this out of context, alright. So we're gonna show my model, we're gonna show me, hi, my pretty, very pretty self, hi, hello. Build-A-Bear, not quite, hi, hello. This is me, in current. There are certain hotkeys, if I were to press 0, it goes to default. This is default. That's what it looks like. The hair is slightly textured because I modified it. Very fancy. But there are like 8 billion sliders. If I were to go in and edit the model itself, there's 8 billion sliders that you can customize everything. You have different ears. So you can have cat ears, bunny ears, puppy ears, fox ears, people ears, elf ears, no ears, 0 ears. You can have different hairstyles, you can have different bangs, different hair length, pigtails, braids, long hair, short hair, etc, etc. You can have different necklaces, different earrings, different tops, skirts or shorts. You can have socks, no socks, tights, different kind of teeth. Different teeth. You can have like cute buck teeth. You can have fangs like I do, regular teeth, no teeth, tails, no tails, different shoes, customize all the colors. You can customize the booba size. Super, 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 super customizable. Buck teeth, which knows no, you have to pin those on there, which I actually, in fact, don't mind that. Hi, I'm nice and close. You can see me now. Hi. I had to make an item for my face to have my little heart stamp, because there are mole options, like different like moles like on your cheek, on your chin, you know, around your mouth, but they didn't have heart stamp, and I tried to edit the texture. I want to ask, why not draw it on? Great question. I tried to. I have the texture files. You're just gonna have me real close and personal. Hope you don't mind. I have the texture files. I went to the face. I drew a little heart on where I estimated my cheek would be. It does not follow normally where like this would be. I tried redrawing the mole that is right under this, and it is too tiny. It is too small that it just kind of looks like a smear on my cheek. So I instead made an item, pinned it to my face, and now it's here. It sticks where it should be, and it otherwise doesn't like bleed out too far, so it's kind of chilling there. Extreme close-up. The only downside is I don't have all my outfits like the model I made does. I don't have my glasses, don't have all my outfits. There are some toggles, as you saw earlier. I do have the big sad, pleading, sad face. Weh. We got whatever the fuck you want to call this. I'll be so honest, I don't know what you would call this. Spirals, hypnosis, crazy eyes, I don't know. Geety geety? Is that what that is? I would assume, well no, it says Gita Gita. Sparkle, shiny. Sparkly, shiny. That. We got hearts. We can make it tsundere, I think. Yeah, we can make it tsundere if we wanted. Yandere, I suppose. We got blushies, regular blushies. And I don't think there's anything past that. There is a wave. I was trying to figure that one out earlier. It's there. It exists. I remember being 1 and 2. Might be wrong. No, no, those work. No, no. Nope, that's that command. Hi, I glow in the dark. I've had this before though, so this is nothing new. This is just like a VTube studio setting. Hi. Thank you. It's usually what I would use for when I read stories. Lucky that Pat's chat on the head and tells us we're doing good. Yes. That is, you now pay $2 to be told that you're being a good chat and you get little head pats. I haven't set it up for this scene yet. It is only for my gaming, like, big window scene. Where the fuck? One moment. Where the fuck? You might see, yeah, this. What is my wave? Try control, and 1. Oh, I get a head pat? Well, thank you. Right control? Oh, okay, there we go. That's weird. Hi, hi, hello. I can wave at you. Both hands, no hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still have the blep. I don't think there's any other, like, toggles I have in there. Yeah, this is if you see one that's just says Lucy, that's to make me not the default. Yeah, no, that was all of them. That was it. Thanks for exploring my new model with me. Yay! But I plan to be using this one for quite some time. It's so pretty. And the artist Suika, she is my dream model artist. I wish to have her actually make me a model one day. It is I, brother, what? Hello, Simster. It is I, brother, speaking through Mew. We are deciding dinner. Do you have 5 minutes? I will in, like, 2. Give me, like, 2 minutes. Is that Shiny Lucy? No. That was default model number 1. Okay, thank. But I am being requested to go figure out dinner, so I must end stream. So this, there is no shiny. There is no shiny Lucy. If anything, maybe this is the closest you're gonna get to shiny. Hi! Goodbye! Oh, hi, welcome in, welcome home. Goodbye, I am ending stream. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go say hi to Isan. He raided me last time. Isan the vampire. Thanks for hanging out with me. I look forward to... I'm glad that we finished 999. I did generally enjoy the story. I voiced my gripes earlier with it, and it was mostly with the characters themselves. We're gonna say hi to Isan. He's super nice. He is playing Minecraft. He is going to finish the 3x3x3 claustrophobic mod pack. I forget the full name of it, but he's going to break out. He's going to achieve freedom. So go support him, go cheer him on. I'll be back on Sunday with more Ender Lilies. I will see you then. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Bye 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 bye.